Hello, hello, hello. It's Mary Hamilton here. I blog about the business of beauty. And today I wanted to come on because you guys had a lot of questions about concealer yesterday. So I wanted to come on and talk just a little bit about concealer. And here on Instagram, I probably can show you my before and after over on the gram. So there's my before and after on Instagram. So you can see what my dark circles looked like. And so the reason I bring that up is because the number one reason I use concealer is for hyperpigmentation and the dark under eye circles. Prior to using this incredible skincare, the hydrating eye cream has done a whole lot for me. The Dreamlux Sleep Mask, the serum, and the eye mask have greatly improved my under eye area. As you can see, there's a significant reduction in puffiness. There's a significant reduction in darkness. So there are a few reasons that people tend to use concealer. Number one, people use concealer to clear up blemishes. Okay. So if you have, for example, a breakout and it's kind of red and that, you might use concealer to cover that up. You might use concealer for things like I said, hyperpigmentation. If your skin has like a yellowish tinge to it, you might use concealer for the dark under eye circles. And so a few years ago, the big trend was color correcting. So I still have some remnants here of color correcting. And I would use this orange concealer underneath other concealer to first minimize the darkness under the eye. Okay. Because for me, when those dark under eye circles, that deep brown, that blue, that purplish color, an orange is going to cancel that out when you look at color theory. And then I would apply a shade to blend that in so that it matched my skin. Actually, I wouldn't even use concealer for that. I would use foundation to make it all one consistent color. And then if I wanted to, I would then go in with a shade that was lighter to highlight. So there were a lot of questions on concealer. And now today what I do is, by the way, I've already done all the prep to my skin. Okay, so I've cleansed. I didn't tone today, only because I need to take one upstairs because I did my skincare in the bathroom today because I didn't do it live. And so I cleansed. I did serum, I did eye cream and moisturizer, and I feel like I did something else. Definitely sunscreen. I think that's everything that I've done. So let's go ahead and get some primer on the face now that we've soaked it. I'm just going to use my fingers today. And we're going to pat that in. I need it most in the center of the face. So your sunscreen is always going to be the last step before makeup, okay? And primer is going to be the first step of your makeup. You're going to wear primer because primer is going to help. You can wear primer for a few different things. Like, for example, if you have oilier skin, you may want to use a mattifying primer like I have on to help combat oil. I like to wear it. I don't have oily skin. I like the mattifying primer for filtering purposes. So my skin looks blurred and filtered. But I do like a glowy, dewy look, so I bring the glow back up. You can use an illuminating primer as well. It is completely your choice. And if you ever have any questions, you ever need anything, all you have to do is ask. So we've got the primer on. And now I'm going to go in with this Too Faced, which acts kind of like a color corrector as well, but I don't need as much concealer as I used to wear, okay? I used to cake that shit on, okay? because that's how bad my under eyes were. And I just don't have to do that anymore. So I like to use this concealer because it is a great color. It does help with, again, because of the hyperpigmentation, it does help with that. I like to let it sit and get tacky. I like to set it. And then I have wet blending sponges today. Yesterday, it looked really, really full coverage because I used a dry sponge. And I want to make sure everyone can hear me okay. But I really still use concealer. Like, that's the one thing. Like, if I'm going to leave home and I feel like I need something on my face, it's definitely going to be concealer. I did do my brows today, too. I did those off camera. So let's go ahead and start blending this out. And you'll see very full coverage, okay? There was a time when I still needed to color correct, but because, like I said, I've been using this clinical grade skincare for, geez, is it 2 years? 2 years now? Oh my God, time flies. It is 2 years already. I don't need to do all the color correcting and everything anymore. So you'll see this is full coverage. You'll see how it makes my eyes look. I did have a little bit of concealer under the brow bone. I like to highlight. I'm still old school. I don't know if the girls are still doing that. I like to highlight the brow bone. I went heavier with the concealer than I meant to. So one of the tricks with that is you can take it and put it elsewhere, or you can just pick it up. Stick and move, okay? I've never been good at holding these things in my ear. Okay, and so like if you have a blemish, so like when I do highlight along my cheeks, I like to use this shade 10 from Bellamy because it's going to be more the color of my skin. And so I use that, and it still has a little bit more of a orange or red base. So it's going to help with that, okay? I could even take it down my nose. Do I need a new one? Can even take it down my nose and contour, okay? So we got some contour going there. You might have seen me do that yesterday too, because your girl is all about the contour. Yeah, I was pretty close when I sprayed that. Okay, so let's blend this out. Just to cover up, so see how it helps to blend that in and minimize the hyperpigmentation that I have along my cheeks there. So I just like to blend everything out, and I like to move in layers. I like to spray because, as I mentioned yesterday, I like it to look like skin as much as possible. And so I love this Ruby Kisses contour palette. This definitely helps. So one of the other things you can do with concealer is you can use it to contour. And so we're just going to put a little bit here, which is great because that's where that hyperpigmentation is, over here. I don't like to go too dark with the contour on the nose though, because I don't like that to look, I don't like it to be so dramatic, you know, so obvious. I like it to be more subtle, more casual. And I always come down here and really see how that helps to reshape the face. And this is how I lose weight. And y'all be like, what? But I ain't no catfish though. I ain't gotta do that. So we're gonna just blend this in, just to give some dimension back to the face, because when your face is all one color, as you can see, it starts to look a little crazy. This is my first time doing makeup with the earbuds in. I've never done that before. So I like to bring it up on the jawline and really define the jawline. I haven't done contouring and highlighting video in a while. I also have on my TikTok and Instagram and YouTube other highlighting and contouring and concealer videos that explain all of this as well. So I know like on TikTok, once I go live, it's gone, but this will be also, you'll be able to find it over on my Instagram, and the link for that is in my bio, and you can also get to my YouTube from the bio over on Instagram. So you see how I've kind of created this like diamond that is brighter. I like to use the mahogany shade because, like I said, it really helps with it's not necessarily my match, my 100% match, but it's a great match for me because I really need that help, and I don't have to color correct like I used to. So now one of the things we can do is we can now go in and brighten under the eye. So when I brighten under the eye, I tend to go a little lighter, just because I really like that bright-eyed, bushy-tailed look. So we just come in here and just really get that refreshed. And you can also do this with like the glow drops too. And if your cream isn't creamy enough for you, you can always add in a half a drop of either the facial oil or the serum, and that will make it creamier. Same with your brow pomades and any gel liners that you have. If they are kind of dried out, you can just easily add a few drops of, not even a few drops, just a little bit. See, I love that bright-eyed look. Love it, love it, love it. Just, it gives the face that much more dimension. You can just always add in, just however, start with a really small amount of serum and, or facial oil to just, you know, get it back to where you want it. And then we just come down here. And you can even do a little bit in the middle of the forehead and the chin if you want to. Okay? Just to really give that dimension and shape. Now, what some people do, and I've done this, like, because I plan on being outside a little bit today, so I really don't want too much makeup on my face because I'm a sweater. You can take that lighter shade and you can really chisel out underneath your contour. You can see I accidentally did it a little bit, and it doesn't take much, or you can do it very, very drastically. I caught that one from Mario, Kim K's makeup artist. There was an image they did a few years ago and I was like, ooh, that's how you get that cut, huh? That's how you get it. Okay, so that's just a quick and dirty on concealer. Here's the number one thing I want you to know about concealer. Okay, it is your magic eraser. Makeup, the beautiful thing, the absolute most beautiful thing about makeup is that it is not permanent. Okay, makeup is not permanent. Does makeup feel heavy? No, not when you apply it the way that I do and you take really good care of your skin. It does not feel heavy. A little bit can go a really long way. In fact, if the makeup feels heavy, I personally don't want to and won't wear it, just because, no, that's just not how I roll. That is a great, great question. It's like my number one thing when choosing makeup. If it feels heavy, if it feels like I got on makeup, like a lot of it, then I just really don't want to wear it. I know it sounds oxymoronic. I am going to, I don't think I filtered my neck, so we're going to go through with the mattifying primer and filter my neck, because that just blurs everything. It's all about, it's okay, when people hear layers, you tell me in the comments, when you hear layers, what does that sound like to you, right? When people wear layers, that sounds like, oh my God, that's a lot of makeup. But if you layer it, think about when you do your nails, right? When you go and you get your nails done, they try and get that first layer on super, super thin. And that is the key. You got to make those first layers super, super thin. And then you just lightly add to it. Add just little by little. Because it's easier to add than it is to take away. Okay, so just remember that. Ooh, I'm loving this. This is totally my vibe, right? And so you know, a few years ago, I'm going to say me too, we had everybody thinking they needed to wear all kinds of foundation and everything. And right now I'm loving this trend that we're all in, where we are just really enjoying and highlighting the glow, because I'm all about the glow. So you know, in the skin, and beautiful glowing healthy skin, and I love it. Okay, so I introduced this to you guys yesterday. This is from Juvia's Place. This is the deep dark bronzed palette, bronzy. I absolutely fell in love with it, and we are about to use it. If I can find my brush. That is not it. That's not it. What did I do with it? I just had it yesterday. Come on now, Tamara. If you watch me all the time, you know this is a regular occurrence. I tend to lose things. But I literally just used this brush yesterday. Here it is. It blends in too well with the others. Okay, so we're going to do this, and we're going to just contour, go over that contour a little bit. Okay, and I really want to start here with this one just to... ride that cheekbone, and then I always come down here, and this is how you minimize double chins if you have any. Okay, them extra chins, because your girl like to eat, and she ain't got no shame about it. Okay, and then we're just gonna this is another way that you keep it from feeling heavy and looking like anything other than skin, is I just like to, again, blend over it, just make it really effortless and seamless. So what other questions do you guys have about concealer? I can only share my perspective. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a cosmetologist. I'm just a girl who's learned from makeup artists, who've learned from estheticians, who's learned from cosmetologists. And I'm always, you know, checking my sources and learning things. So now we're going to use this right up in here. Oops. Right there and up. And I didn't do my 5 head, bring that 5 head down. Okay, and then and I'm loving it. I am loving it. Like something there. Okay, and then yesterday I really enjoyed this shade here. It's kind of like a blush. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. Oops. So pretty. Sorry, y'all. I don't think I will wear those again. I like bringing it over the nose like that. And that's a really nice, pretty look. And we'll spray it just a little bit and let it sit. While it does, I'm going to put a little bit of oil on the top of my hand. And I located my Rose Gold glow drops. They were in the bathroom, as I had said they probably were, because I traveled with those, and I was at my daughter's and with her and my grandkids for over a week. So those were with me. And we're going to put a little bit of the Rose Gold in there and get the stippling brush. Because remember I said I really like a glowy look. And so I've got a lot of natural glow from within the skin, but we're going to amplify that, okay? We're going to amplify that. See that? And with the oil, how it just really amplifies it. Down the nose, and then just a little light, like that. So we got a nice glow going. Then I was thinking about doing an eye look, because I got this Revolution, Makeup Revolution. They're in like Target, but I got it at Ulta. This palette is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Like, y'all know me. I love my plums, purples, and pinks. Purple, a lot of people don't realize this. Purple is a shade of brown. Purple is very much a shade of a brown. It's a deep brown, and that's why purples and plums and berries look so great on darker skin, because they can be a beautiful shade of brown. So let's put these brushes over there, and let's put this stuff back here. Now, I have not used these before, so I am going to use just a little bit of eye primer, eye base, because I don't know how the colors are going to. I haven't even swatched it. So the eye base is going to help prevent creasing, and it's going to help your shadow stay on longer, because like, who really is going and touching up their eyeshadow throughout the day, right? Now, some people won't do under their eyes and that before they do eyeshadow. I tend to, because I can't even picture the look with a bunch of dark under eye circles. So I've always historically done eyes last. Or yeah, I always have to do something to my under eye first. Now this is probably looking cray like, girl, that is too light for you. Remember, this is just the base. Okay. So what are we going to do? Actually, I'm going to go in the honey. Remember I said yesterday, these are like some of my favorite shades for transition. So we're going to go into this deeper mustardy yellow. I love that as a transition on my skin tone. And so that's what we're going to do. I really love this almost cheruby kind of look with the concealers and everything. So just laying that down, and you can punch it in. And then blend it out. And so you can see it starts to give the eye some definition, and even makes my hooded part of my eye look like it's fallen back some. Oh my God. You know, when people hold their dogs all day, you're doing the dog a disservice, a huge disservice, and that's what she does. So that when she has to leave, I'm stuck listening to that. You know what I mean? Okay, so we've got that down as a transition. I want to just build it up a little bit more over here. The other benefit of a lighter eye base, and some people will use like a white concealer or really light concealer, is that it will help make your shadows pop on your skin. Okay. So I think I want to go with, I do want to do something because of the shirt I have on that's very kind of in the plum shade. So here, let's do some swatches real quick. That's one. That's another. Because you can't always just eye it by what's in the pan, because sometimes what's in the pan comes out a little differently. So I think I'm going to go with the middle one next. And really start to lay out the crease. Yes. Oh, that's so pretty. And I always have to remember to go over to the other eye before I really get to building it up. Sometimes it feels like one eye is more built up than the other. Okay, look at that. Looking all pretty. Looking all pretty, pretty. Here is another brush, a bulleted brush, and so we're going to go into that darker shade and really start to build it up. Okay, so this is I can already see where this is going. It's a classic Tamara sunset look, because y'all know me and my sunsets, and that's why that's probably my favorite transition. Okay, so pretty. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. And we just go in that crease and really start brushing it up against the bone and really defining that crease and that outer corner of the eye. Okay. So I think I want to keep it a matte eye. I don't think I want to, I don't know. I'm just not feeling like glitz and glitter today. So I think we'll go with this purple shade here next. And let's find a brush for it. Use this flat brush. I have another shade very similar to this. Okay, and there we have a very purple, either today or yesterday was Prince's birthday, so, and he's like my favorite music artist ever. So there we go. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with that bulleted brush and really kind of blend it all together. So you can see that little hint of orange at the top. And then we've got that. Now what we could do is we could put glitter on top of it, because there's some glitters in here. So there is a purple glitter. Let me put it on my finger. And that's pretty. That's really, really pretty. Okay. So now we got a glitter eye. We wasn't going there. I promise you we weren't going there, but we went there, okay? And so now we're going to go in with eyeliner. making it a little thicker because I think I am going to put on some falsies today. Okay. And here we go. Clearly the struggle eye. Okay, now we gotta wing it out. When in doubt, wing it out. Okay, so we close this up. I feel like this is the drier one. Where is my new one? And it's still murky, I don't know, but I'm hot, as we can see. So sweat, pat, and we drop the eyeshadow palette. It shouldn't have broken though. It's not that kind of palette. Yep, everything's intact. Okay, so we did that. I have some Duo here. I bought these lashes, I don't know when, but I kind of ran out during the whole panorama, and they had gotten really expensive there for a while. So I was like, I got some great mascara. I am not paying that much for no lashes. So, tweezers. And let's fit it. These actually look like a good... Did I just lose the eyelash? There it is. I always like to clip off a little bit of the end. Just makes it a better fit. And then the other trick is to go really, really light with the adhesive and let it sit and get tacky. So we set that down, put that in there, grab another lash with the tweezers, the other side. Oh shit. And let's size it. Yeah, so we'll cut that little bit off on the end again. That just never seems to fail me. And then put the adhesive on and let it sit and get tacky. And y'all gonna have to bear with me because it's been a minute since I put some lashes on. So we set that there and swap out. By golly, I think we've done it. See the difference lashes makes? Oh my goodness. They're so light. It's like, is it on there? Is it on there? No, this is my struggle eye for lashes because these lashes over here on my natural lashes are actually kind of long. Stuck to my finger. And there we go. We've got lashes on, we've got blush on, we've got glitter eye. And now I think the perfect lip for this is the Rihanna Fenty, I forget what it's called. So see, this is where I'm saying concealer is your magic eraser. And there, we've done a nice look. Now I am going to use some mascara to blend my lashes into the falsies. I love that new adhesive from Duo, by the way. Reminds me of some I got from Red Aspen a few years ago. I loved that adhesive. Okay, I just feel like something's up with that one. There we go. And the lippy is drying. Keep my mouth open while that dries. And that is concealer. And that is the look. I really like it. It's super cute. Very summery. I didn't mean to go this high with the glam, but it happens. It tends to happen. If you watch me, you know that's what tends to happen, is I get a little excited and I always say, oh, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, and then I end up doing it. But y'all love me and you forgive me, and that's why you keep watching, and make sure you subscribe. Don't forget those glow drops are $5 on any size order. Today is the last day, and there is a max of 3 per order, okay? A max of 3 per order. You can check that out in the description of the video, my bio, wherever you're watching this, you'll know where to go to find that information. And as always, first-time customers save 20% on their first order. It can be 30% if you do subscribe and save. All the benefits for subscribe and save are listed on the boutique as well. So you get the loyalty credits, you can earn an annual savings pass, free shipping on orders up to $50, as well as, I feel like I'm missing something, but it's all listed on the boutique. It is like the best customer loyalty program around. Like, it doesn't get any better than what we have here. I'm kind of feeling like, okay, I'm not gonna do it though. I'm gonna like, I want to do something else with my lips, like add something to it, but I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it be. And that's what we've done for today, is this look here. I really like it. It's super cute. And yeah, so you can always check out the link in my bio for ordering information and savings and links and all of that. And I'm gonna go now. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.